Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to my channel Rimsha M Wali, where I share my creative journey with you all. Today I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process of creating a mandala cutout on high GSM black chart paper. This is my first ever. I'm really excited about this one because it not only tests my skills but also brings out the intricacies of art in a unique way. So let's get started with why I chose high GSM black chart paper. The reason I love working with this type of material is the texture and thickness. High GSM paper is much sturdier compared to regular paper, making it perfect for detailed designs that require precision cutting. However, because it's so thick, you have to be extra careful while cutting to avoid mistakes. And to be honest, my fingers were paining badly. I have already sketched out the mandala design here, which you can see, and has a lot of intricate details. I don't know if I can do all the details, but let's see. Mandalas are a form of meditative art that requires symmetry and balance. So the sketching process is just as important as the cutting itself. What I enjoy most about mandalas is how each layer brings a different aspect of the design to life. Now, when it comes to cutting, the first thing you need is the right tools. I'm using a precision blade today, which is my go-to tool for this kind of detailed work. It's really important to have a sharp blade because a dull one can snag the paper or make rough edges that ruin the clean look of the design. You can see there are complicated designs here. I'm making slow, deliberate cuts following the lines I've drawn earlier. It's crucial to take your time, especially with the smaller, more intricate areas, so that the whole design stays intact. One thing I like to do while cutting is rotate the paper instead of my hand. This gives me more control, especially when dealing with curves or tiny sections. It reduces the chance of error and helps maintain the flow of the design. I also make sure to apply even pressure throughout to avoid tearing the paper. Since this is high GSM chart paper, it requires a little more pressure, not little, too much pressure to get those clean cuts. But that also means it will hold its shape beautifully once we are done. And that's why all the bandages you can see in my fingers. Now, a good tip for anyone trying mandala cutting for the first time is to start with simpler designs. The more you practice, the easier it gets to tackle these complex patterns and also use the less GSM paper. The beauty of the mandala is that they are repetitive, but in such a way that they create this visually stunning effect. As I continue cutting, you can start to see the layers of the mandala come to life. I love this part of the process. It's almost like you're slowly uncovering the final piece, cut by cut. Each section that gets removed adds a new level of depth to the design. And when you work with black chart paper like this, the contrast between the cutout section and the remaining paper is just stunning. I'm also going to stick this paper later on to the white one as a background. Let me also talk a little about the tools I'm using alongside my blade. You might have noticed that I'm working on a cutting mat. This is really important for protecting both the surface you're working on and for keeping your cuts clean. See, this is the design till now which I got. The mat ensures that the blade runs smoothly and doesn't get stuck, especially with the thicker materials like this. It also helps preserve the sharpness of your blade. This mat is with me since my college days. As we approach the final section of this mandala, you'll notice that I'm paying extra attention to the edges. I know I'm not pro in it, but since this is my first, I think I'm doing pretty good. It's really important to finish with smooth, clean lines, especially around the outer part of the design. These finishing touches makes all the difference when you look at the piece as a whole. So this is my complete look. I'm always super careful at this stage because any slip could affect the entire design. Now that the cutting is complete, let's take a moment to admire the final result. I love how crisp the cuts look against the black background. And the entire design has this elegant symmetrical flow that mandalas are known for. The high GSM chart paper was a great choice for this piece because it really holds the design well and gives it that premium feel. I hope you enjoyed watching this process as much as I enjoyed creating it. Mandala cutting is one of those art forms that combines precision, creativity, which you can see here, how great the 3D effect is, and patience, lots of patience. And it's something anyone can do. So try with the right tools and you're good to go. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.